You know, many have gone missing in these woods, many rumors and many stories about what happens. But the locals know what's roaming in these woods. They say this thing is quite large and quite powerful, but somehow remains so silent. They say it lives around a dark rock and lives right on the edge and has extraordinarily extreme focus. Many names have been said, but all we know it as is the Beast.
Okay, welcome ladies and gentlemen to our Friday evening live stream. That was Connor's wonderful intro he made.
I thought it was actually kind of fun. We'll see how it actually comes out.
Yeah.
Was it? I can imagine it was.
Yeah, we'll get some feedback on that with the survey.
Yeah.
So this week we are building the Beast. So this is a video production and streaming rig. So we'll go over a parts list here. Start off, I guess. So we're centered around Connor has most of this over there. So I guess we can switch to his cam and I'll just keep talking.
We'll see if this camera's actually like lined up.
Oh yeah, I hope we check that.
That
Okay,
white balance though.
Well, I'll just keep
Alright,
talking.
kick it
anyway.
back.
So this build is centered around an AMD Ryzen 9 3900X. So as our past few have been, that is a 12-core 24-thread chip. Clocks around 4 gigahertz, all cores under load, 4.1 maybe. That'll be cooled by Be Quiet Dark Rock Pro 4, so that's a nice beefy tower cooler, keep it nice and cool. That'll both be going on an MSI MPG X570 Gaming Edge Wi-Fi board, so it's got that great VRM to deliver all the power to that chip. Plenty of PCI Express expansion, NVMe slots, memory slots, anything you want. Speaking of RAM, we've got 2 sticks of 32GB G.Skill Ripjaws 5, clocked at 3200 megahertz. So, you keep lots of work and memory with that. We've got 2 NVMe SSDs, a 1TB and a 2TB. So one of those can be for OS, one as a scratch disk or long-term storage, whatever you want. Video card, we have this Gigabyte RTX 2070 Super 8GB WindForce OC card. So that will give us lots of CUDA acceleration for things that can take advantage of that, as well as just gaming, just straight up gaming performance. So it'll be powered by Seasonic Focus GX 850 watt. So this is a fully modular power supply, 80 plus gold rated, very reliable, rock solid. And then they'll all be going in the Fractal Design Meshify S2 case. That's one of our favorites here. It's very clean aesthetic, but still can make it look very nice. And then that also has some Fantex fans installed in it, make sure everything keeps quiet yet very cool. So Connor's starting to make his way back here, so we get started building in just a second here. There he is.
Ooh, no, still there. I gotta like.
Oh, he's got some menus up. Oh,
we're gonna just adjust this up. Just there we go.
So this is what we get for not doing pre-stream checks, but you know.
And it wasn't even a pre-sync check. It was just I forgot to do this camera.
Well, it's almost like someone wanted to make a.
Hey, I wanted to make a fun intro, okay?
Alright.
Hopefully the levels are a little bit better now. Obviously, I think they're still not perfect. I can see in our monitor over there that I'm still a little bit bright.
That's
Nothing
okay.
too crazy.
I'm the better one to look at anyway.
Indeed. We'll fix all the camera lighting fun once we move over to our new studio space.
We'll do it later.
We'll do it later. So yeah, I hope you guys actually liked the intro. That was just a random fun thing that I was like, I think this could be fun to kind of do. I would like to start doing more kind of fun intros and plays on names and stuff like that in the future, but we'll totally see how that all goes.
Yep.
If you have been following us as of recent, you'll notice this motherboard looks exactly the same as the previous 3 builds that we've done.
Much to my...
Yeah, much to Andrew's
we
dismay.
really... This is not a bad board, let me make that clear, but the Gigabyte Aorus boards, the BIOS on them especially just seems to have this level of polish that MSI hasn't quite gotten there yet, but it's still a great board.
It's also, hopefully, knock on wood, we have a 50% death rate on these motherboards. So if you guys are joining us or have watched our last stream, you guys saw that we never actually got to post the motherboard on the stream. The motherboard itself was actually dead. which is kind of a bummer.
It just sort of happens sometimes with PC components. It's not MSI's fault even necessarily. It's just
it's just complete random chance in all reality.
If you've ever seen the UPS guy throw something on your porch, like you know what can happen in shipping. So
So we don't actually exactly know what happened. We're not trying to point fingers here, but luckily we had another one of these boards, shockingly, on order and behind the screen. So after about an hour of diagnosing, we went through and switched it on out and got a boot on it.
Yep.
I believe the photos are posted online? Question mark, Chris? Not yet?
Nope.
No.
Last week's after stream.
They are posted online on our Facebook as well as website.
Yep, you can see us looking
well.
tired and frustrated there, trying to get it working, but
yes,
we did indeed get it working.
We absolutely did.
And of course that board and system will be fully stress tested before it leaves our shop, so all is good there.
And if you guys are joining us in the future, we are still in the wonderful world of thou disease name thing shall not be named.
You can say it.
We'll be demonetized.
No,
we're not monetized.
We're not monetized. You can definitely say it.
We're gonna be demonetized before we even get monetized. So, as you guys kind of have noticed, Andrew is actually over there.
Separate cameras.
He's in a little bubble over there.
Did you not know which direction to point for me?
No, I was looking on the thing to try to line up the...
Like, I know it's been a long week, but jeez.
So Andrew is basically on the other side of the studio, more or less. And by that I mean he's basically on the other side of the table.
Very long table.
Very long table. It's about a 10, 12 foot
it's
table.
It's like a big dining
we have
table.
About 8 feet in between us. Again, just trying to abide by the regulations set forth by
everyone.
Yeah. So, that is why we are separate here and not really, I guess in the normal, this is the normal now.
Yeah, well, I think we've been doing this longer since I've been here than we were sitting next to each other, so.
Yeah. So.
It's kind of rough.
Yeah. And that's also why the cameras are mismatched. So my camera used to be the top cam. Andrew's camera used to be the main camera. Andrew's camera is obviously a lot better of a camera, as you guys can probably notice by the color balance and the depth and the bokeh,
it's in my contract. I get
etc. and etc. But we're getting through it, as we hope everyone else is as well.
All right. So you're installing those NVMe SSDs?
Yep.
Very nice. I'm plugging in cables. It's funny because I do this at the beginning and you do it at the end on the case. It's like we come full circle.
Yes, it is. The circle of cables.
It's the circle of cables. If you sing off pitch, they can't copyright strike you. And also, that's not the words. See, now this is Corsair and EVJ. Please copy Sonic. This is a short cable with 2 SATA powers on it. Please. The Corsair and EVJ ones have only 4 SATA harnesses, 4-port SATA harnesses, and they're like this long. It just makes it a nightmare to cable manage it. Because usually, your SATA connections will be down near the bottom of the back of the case, pretty close to your power supply, so they don't need to be 10 million miles long. No one's installing optical drives, I hope.
That's fair. Also, totally forgot to mention this, and we need to get a lot better about this on streams. I am Connor, by the way. We are terrible at introducing ourselves, and this is the Top Flight Friday afternoon, evening, dusk live stream. Up there is Andrew. Over there, who's behind the camera, is Chris, the wonderful, fearful leader.
And probably at home is the other more different Chris.
Fearless. I said fearful leader.
I'm not being fearful sometimes. And if you fill out our contact form on our website, topflightpc.com, you'll talk to another more different Chris.
Another different Chris, which we swear is not the same person.
Or, you may talk to the regular Chris, but probably not. Probably not until later in the process, so. Yeah, we have multiple Chris's.
Yeah, yes.
We're actually, when we renewed our contracts, Chris was trying to get us to legally change our names to Chris. So we could have Chris, it wouldn't even be cubed. What's the 4th power? Chris to the 4th, I guess? I think it's just
cubed, squared, and then, or squared, cubed, then...
I think it's just to the 4th.
I think it's just to the 4th, yeah.
But yeah.
Actually, you're the only person in the company that whose name does not start with a C.
Yeah. I know. You gotta represent. But we're all in the first 3 letters of the alphabet.
This is true. We just need someone with B. Hire a guy Billy.
Billy.
I'm just considering a guy named Ben.
There you go.
We can get a Billy Bass and mount it on the back wall.
Yes.
And then we like reskin it to be like a graphics card. And then we can ask the GTX 2080 Ti to like sing a song. I think this is a great idea.
Yeah, and then that would just immediately copyright banned.
No. You think they had the Billy Bass song copyrighted on YouTube?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Okay, we'll teach it a custom song. We took the Arduino class, we can do it.
Yeah, it's just that easy.
Yep. I mean, if you look inside one of those things, it's not complicated.
Peel off those.
And since I'm using Power Style, I'm going to talk a little bit about it. This one does have their hybrid mode, which... Huh? Well,
I was just like crinkling the paper over you talking.
Which hybrid mode will turn off the fan when the power supply is not under a high load. And a lot of units by Corsair and EVJ do this just by default now, and they don't even have a switch for it. Personally, the fans on these things are usually a little bit bigger and they don't make so much noise. So I like to have it just stay on. But that being said, it also comes with a 10-year full warranty from Seasonic, so if it dies or anything in that 10-year period after you register it with them, of course, they'll fully replace it, which is great because
New Be Quiet screwdriver.
that kind of assures you that made it quality, tested it, all that good stuff, because I don't want to have to pay for that stuff.
See, what's also great is Be Quiet includes a wonderful tool holder.
I was like, wait, they did. You had me in the first half, not gonna lie.
Tool holder. Perfect.
Why did you have 2 Be Quiet screwdrivers?
I do. I had one sitting over here, and then we just got another one.
Yeah, we gotta order more of these things. No more water cooling.
No. We just need to. We need to reach out to.
Be Quiet
We need to reach out to Be Quiet and see how many screwdrivers they're actually willing to send us.
I thought you were gonna say like a sponsorship. I like that better.
No, just completely out of random. Just be like, hey, we're collecting Be Quiet screwdrivers.
You guys have like a box of them we can buy for like 20.
Just all of a sudden, just a crate of 100,000 Be Quiet
There's
screwdrivers.
already at least 10 of them in this box over here off camera. So.
Yep, and there's 2 up here.
And I have 1 or 2 over here.
Staging some stuff
I guess
off
if you
the
didn't
side.
know already, they come with every one of these tower style Be Quiet coolers. I don't think they come with the smaller low profile ones, but
Maybe not.
so yeah, if you buy a Dark Rock 4 or Dark Rock Pro 4, you get a free Be Quiet screwdriver because you actually kind of need it.
Yeah. Yes, you do. Because the mounting bracket is actually right down here, and you go through these wonderful little everyone obviously with the resurgence of Avatar secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
And you have to put a screwdriver all the way down through here, and then screw in right
Oh,
down.
that's a
there.
good song.
That is a good song. I wonder if that one's copyrighted.
Oh, it definitely is. Nickelodeon.
Yes, this is true. And don't forget to put the little secret tunnel cap on to back on top.
Yeah, you don't have to. Aesthetic.
It's optional.
Aesthetic.
Alright. So I am just making my life a little easier and installing or I guess pre-installing the CPU cooler mounting brackets. Be Quiet does a phenomenal job of making your life super easy on these.
Yep. Don't be
Because-
fooled. We didn't think the first time to do things in this order.
Yeah.
It comes with. The process is still being refined. Very much so.
But once you know actually how the Be Quiet Dark Rock 4 cooler mounts, makes
not
life
that
a lot
bad.
easier.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
I
it
will
actually
say,
makes it really nice.
I think Nautilus mounting hardware is still easier, but
Noctilus,
Not
I will say, is pretty. I mean, in full, giving all fairness, the stock AMD cooler, AM4 cooler,
Okay.
is the easiest.
yes, but are you going to hang that cooler off of that much mounting?
No, I know, and I'm not saying that. I'm just saying
Yeah.
if you're talking ease of installation,
That's-
it is absolutely just the stock one. How the stock one works is you clip it on one side, you just do a little lever, and it's installed.
No, I saw on a forum once, a PC forum. It was like, why don't AIO water coolers just use the push pins that Intel uses on their stock coolers?
Yes.
It was like, well, those the CPU blocks actually have the pump built in. Most of them, they're Asus blocks.
Yeah,
it's heavier than you might think if you've never held one. So you really
There's
don't want
also
that
actually surprising amount of tension that gets put on it when you do the tubes.
Yeah, the tension
having, like, the
becomes more important when you're moving
tubes.
away from stock coolers, especially since you're applying your own pace and stuff. So it's just
Well, and you're talking more of a shear load than just a straight up, lifting straight off.
Especially if you're like Top Light and you ship computers most of the time.
Yes.
Chris, would you ship a Dark Rock Pro 4 by push pins? You probably can't hear him. He's chuckling very nervously. Nervously. I almost said nerviously.
Nerviously. How many tools can I fit on this without it falling over? So, also with Andrew being over there and me being over here, as you see, there have been very minimal parts being passed back and forth. We're doing that obviously on purpose. We have our own sets of tools. Mine keep growing because I get the Be Quiet screwdrivers. Andrew has his set of tools over there. The only thing that's really going to be passed back and forth is the case and screws. If you do not forget to put the screws in the case this time when you pass it on over.
What screws?
Motherboard screws.
I already threw them to you.
Oh, perfect. They're already over here.
I'm doing a bit of a reveal on the graphics card.
Because usually it's just like, hey, I need the screws.
So you pull this out.
So, case will go in the middle of the table. Andrew will go back over to his side. I'll get up and then grab case and bring it back over. Just again, trying to limit the exposure between us.
Yeah.
Do you like?
Cool. Yeah, I'm just taking. Are you ready for this?
Yeah, I'm ready. I was like, oh, what?
Okay. I haven't run the CPU power or anything, but I'll take this to the middle there and let you retrieve it.
Telling you, it's a little tool holder. Genius. Now sell it. $24.99.
I even managed the fan wires a little bit.
Fire.
The top ones you might want to change, but most of them are routed decently.
Very nice. You managed the fire?
Managed the fire.
I'm just gonna set this on.
This is something I said before the stream, but I do like the Gigabyte WindForce coolers. They just look, I don't know, just something about them.
I think there used to be one over there, my old one, because mine's
yeah, I had I think it was a 280X Gigabyte WindForce.
Is it?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
How dare you, Chris?
We don't keep any clutter in this office.
Yeah, none at all.
Anyone want to buy some fans or an AMD stock cooler? Yeah. No, I had a 280X with a WindForce triple fan, and it's just a nice looking card. It's changed a little bit past few years, but still good. Still good.
So, I am, as you guys probably can see.
Nope, they're on my cam.
As you cannot see.
Chris has got it, don't worry.
These are not the right screws for the motherboard.
Hold on, I did my product placement.
Yeah, cut the camera. Cut the camera off. Yeah, out.
Oh, hold on.
You cut the camera to him, Chris. That's the exact opposite.
I spelled it on myself.
That's fair. Can you toss me the motherboard screws?
I did!
These are the wrong ones!
Dude, I swear. Then it has to be those. There's no other screws here.
Yep, those are the right ones.
Those do not look like motherboard screws.
I know they don't, but they are. I promise you they are.
And there's less of them.
Well, you only need 9 of them.
You only need 2.
Well, it depends. If there's a standoff post, you only need 1.
Yeah. I mean, depends on how you lay the system. You don't even need any. But
True.
Of course, at a top light system, we put all the screws in.
We need to just do on one. We need to set up a feeder post for this in the Discord or something, to basically be cursed computer images.
I said this 2 weeks ago.
I know. But on a Friday where we don't have anything, just go through the submissions of just the reacting to the.
It's gonna be all
images.
my computer stuff.
Good luck with that.
It's gonna be those SSDs. I saw that.
It's literally
picture.
just gonna be basically a mineral oil computer, but instead of mineral oil, it's just beans.
No.
Just all beans.
Did you see that video?
I saw the video with the beans in the computer.
Where he called the tech to work on it? Oh my gosh, that was terrible.
Wait, what?
Okay, I'm gonna explain
probably
this
sit down
for
and
the
get it
audience
framed.
and Connor. So it's like a YouTube kind of prankster. I don't know if he's a prankster or a PC guy, but anyway, he did one of those things where you call a tech to come look at your computer at home, like an on-site computer repair.
Pre-COVID.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. Anyway, the tech opens the computer. It's literally just full of beans, cooked, refried beans out of a can.
Like refried or just
I don't know. They're just beans.
beans?
Sorry, yeah, not refried. Just
Refried
like
has
black
just like a
beans or like
paste.
brown beans, filled with beans. And the guy's like, "There's beans in here. It's full of beans." The guy's like, "Oh, what? Why is it?" It's like, "Should it be full of beans?" Like, no.
No.
He's like, "Your motherboard's supposed to be there." And the guy goes, "Are these all motherboards?" It's I don't have a link or anything to it. I don't even know the channel name, but just search like beans and computer with
beans and
Frank.
computer.
I don't know, something like that. Oh, there's a sticker on the back of that motherboard. I don't know what that's. It's like a QC sticker.
Oh, there is.
I don't usually see those there. Yeah. There's also a picture on Reddit of a guy doing custom water cooling, and he just fills the loop with beans.
That's cursed.
It is. I think it was on the cursed images.
I'm telling you, it'd be great. Just
We're back to the main feed of me spinning a GPU fan with my finger because I'm bored.
You want to tell them about the build again?
Yeah, that's a good idea. Since we're almost halfway through our allotted hour, even though we never stick to that. So this is the beast, as Connor so wonderfully told us at the beginning. So this is a video production and streaming focused PC. So the workflow will mainly be Premiere, Photoshop, After Effects, Vimeo Studio. Haven't heard that before. And 3D photogrammetry.
I've never heard of Vimeo.
Photogrammetry.
Photogrammetry.
That's interesting.
I've heard of Vimeo, not Vimeo Studio.
Oh.
Anyway, yeah, so the applications. So that means that this will benefit from both a very powerful CPU as well as GPU and lots of memory, storage, all that good stuff. So that's why we have the 12-core Ryzen 9 3900X with 64 gigabytes of G.Skill's Ripjaws memory, 3 terabyte total. That's a 1 terabyte and a 2 terabyte NVMe drives, and a 2070 Super 8 gigabytes graphics card.
Every time I hear like 2070 Super or something like that, I cannot just help.
Super hot?
Yeah, super.
Yes!
It's just like super.
I was like, yep, he has a VR system, he knows.
Such a good game.
Yeah. If you have a VR headset or have a friend who you can mooch off, super hot's a great game.
Hey Chris, how's that the VR pirate trainer?
Space Pirate Trainer?
Yeah,
I have that.
How was Space Pirate Trainer at SuperCon last year?
I have that game.
So one of our,
No,
our
that was playthrough.
oh, that was playthrough. One of our good friends. Chris doesn't want me to tell the story. He had a mobile VR station that he just wheeled around the con afterwards. And he's like, "Chris, come on, play this." And it's like, Chris is sure. So he plays Space Pirate Trainer.
Okay.
And this is like Chris's first time in VR.
Oh, no.
Early.
That's not
He
a
ended
good-
up on the floor, like shooting up in just
Oh,
rolling on the con floor.
a true rookie.
It was so good though.
Do you have the? You have a Vive, right, Connor?
No. I have a Oculus Rift.
So I built my computer for 1440 and VR.
Yeah.
Guess what I have not bought yet?
VR.
A 1440p monitor.
No VR.
But you bought an ultra wide. You didn't even buy 1440.
Dude, am I the only one that doesn't like ultra wides?
I bought a 1440 ultra wide.
Is it 144 hertz?
Yes. It's 100 hertz.
Oh, shame.
If you don't have those extra 44 hertz, you will not get headshots.
I don't even play esports.
I don't like ultra wide monitors. To me, every day, 227 inches way better than an ultra wide. My reason?
I had 327.
Window management and snapping.
I had 3.
You can actually set
I like
those up
ultra wide
on-
more.
You can get like external programs and stuff on ultra wides, but
No, you can do it in Windows.
to me, so I have a 1440p 144 hertz G.Skill monitor as my left monitor, so 27 inch. It's a Dell. And then on the right, also a Dell 4K 27 inch 60 hertz monitor. So it's kind of my like, I play games on the left. I have all my productivity, Chrome, Discord, Excel, whatever on the right. And it just works. We use Excel a lot of work. I don't use that monitor for it, but we do use a lot of Excel, especially now.
Especially now.
Yeah.
No, Andrew just casually likes to use Excel when.
You can play games in Excel.
You can
One
also
of
just play a game.
I've told this story before. One time, my coworker and I played Battleship, emailing an Excel file back and forth to each other.
Hey, Chris.
Their network was so locked
We
down.
can't use this motherboard with this case anymore.
Why?
No front USB-C.
No front USB-C.
Okay.
Wah wah.
Wow, wow. Does it have 2 USB 3s? If it does, you can adapt it.
Yes.
Okay, we'll have to buy some adapters.
Yeah, we'll have to get it grab an adapter too. Or 4.
Yeah, internal USB 3.0 to USB to front panel USB-C, I guess.
Because Chris loves this case.
Chris is trying to find it on Amazon right now.
Use it a whole lot.
I know. You still like this case. I do.
I said it in the
You
intro.
have a comment.
I have a comment on YouTube.
Yes.
I said the intro is one of our favorite cases.
Oh, is it?
Sounds like a good setup. Indeed.
No, I think that was about your
Oh, my setup.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, this is also a great setup.
Yes,
But yeah,
it is.
my setup is. I'm happy with it. Yeah. The G-Sync, especially if I'm playing something like Rust, where my 2070 Super really starts getting hit hard at 1440p max details. G-Sync smooths it out.
Just, way to just brag on that.
Yeah, I like to punish my video card sometimes. But it gets break during Overwatch, so it's all fine. Got all peripherals and stuff set up, you know. RGB.
Argaba.
We should post some like personal setup, not just personal machine, personal setup pictures on the website or Facebook.
I have all the internal builds on the website.
You don't have mine.
It wasn't an internal.
Nothing here yet.
Well,
It also wasn't an internal
built
build.
internal. It belongs internal. It's just not one of the. It wasn't built on stream. But
And neither was Connor's computer.
yeah,
No, but it was also shown at
yeah, it was shown.
a multitude
Oh,
of
YouTube.
events.
Are we dropping frames? Mine's buffering.
No, it's
No.
probably just
It's
that.
probably
as
just a
being-
Chromebook.
Chromebook.
It's probably
Chromebook
like
just being
the
Chromebook.
dual core Chromebook being like, "Why are you doing this to me?"
Please stop.
That runs on a Tegra.
An NVIDIA Tegra.
Yeah.
Okay, that's similar to what the Switch uses.
Yeah. It's not bad.
It's not great.
It was like $150.
I've seen better.
You're proving my point.
Oh, yep. We're getting.
I honestly, I bet the RPi 4 has a higher
Are we
Cinebench
getting
score.
frame drops?
Hold on.
Like seriously? Oh yeah, we're
I'm
getting
getting
frame.
an error on YouTube.
Uh oh.
Yeah, I refreshed, but it just like took it back a few seconds.
We're on LAN.
Oh, I think
We haven't
it's.
dropped anything.
I think it's doing okay. I'm watching live. I bet the Raspberry Pi 4 has a higher Cinebench than this Chromebook. What do you think,
Which
Connor?
one should you have the Chromebook?
I love to hate on Chromebooks and Macs equally.
And Max equally.
Oh, well, it's gonna be interesting once they bring out those ARM MacBooks, and then like next year they're saying.
Yeah.
So,
So are you excited for the new what is it, Ubuntu build, Chris? Are you told?
Oh, yes.
So we're getting an Ubuntu
You
build.
get to install Ubuntu
Ooh,
on a rig. It's being installed in a yacht, and we're shipping it to California.
and a yacht? Are we water?
Yes.
Ooh, Silverstone. They make the waterproof case.
No, we're not doing
Oh,
It's not going in the water.
it. It's going in Cerberus.
it might if the yacht hits an iceberg
It's going in
In
Cerberus.
California.
too soon.
Andrew,
Yes,
going in Cerberus.
Cerberus.
In a Cerberus case.
Oh. Oh.
Good
So
luck.
like the size of this.
Good luck.
So for those of you who may not know, the Cerberus is a very, very, very small. Wouldn't even call it a shuttle PC anymore. It's just like a mini ITX like shoebox.
We are putting a full-size ATX board in it.
There's a lot of we I'm hearing right now.
You, not me.
Schedule that live stream for 2 hours, please.
Yeah,
2
that
and a
one's
half.
gonna be a little bit.
And we're gonna need to
A
order
little longer.
pizza. Yeah.
Y'all.
We'll just have a nice little like.
Hey, we're back to good.
Bloody fingers after that one. Yeah.
We're all good.
Yeah, that one's gonna be rough. We need like cut-proof gloves when we do that build.
It's not gonna be bad.
How about you do it, Chris? How about you be the guest build?
I never built a computer.
Every hour that it takes you, we get an extra $100 pay that week.
That sounds like to drag it out to like a 10 hours live stream.
Yeah.
No.
No, I'm saying when you do it,
When you do it.
has to be
You
cable
know,
managed.
so it's staying with you guys.
So, yeah.
Can you go over there and toss me a fan extender cable?
Easy peasy.
Yeah. Because this, where this is mounted is just too high.
I see a low noise at that. Oh, wait. I see a low noise adapter.
We should have just a straight up extender.
You say that, but these aren't always nice anymore. Is that extender? This is like a splitter extender. That's also a splitter.
I literally need like 2 inches to get this cable to go in.
Yeah, all I have is like splitters.
Okay, I will
Do you want a splitter?
angle this
It's a
then.
three port.
Nah, I got this.
Is there a closer header you can use?
Do what?
Is there a closer header?
No, unfortunately not.
I will keep looking, but
Don't worry about it. I'll figure it out.
okay. Alright. But yeah, we're installing Ubuntu on that. Make sure he specifies, make sure they specify which build, if they want long-term support or the more modern builds.
Okay.
Get a version number like 20.04 or whatever, just to be safe.
I'll probably just tag you in the email.
Okay. Make me ask all the questions. Alright. And what desktop environment? LXD, GNOME, there's some others that I don't use.
So for those of you that are very just as confused as I am.
We said that was Linux.
Yeah.
Yeah, installing Linux. So most, especially in like big corporate places, most, I would say like 80 to 90% of servers run Linux in some form or fashion.
Why?
It's, number one, it's free, but that's not really as big a thing here. It's that most of the applications they're running were built for and specialized in Linux. They run best on Linux. It's pretty much the end of it. Also, there's less overhead on Linux than something like Windows because there's not as much stuff running in the background. You get very low level access in software and hardware. It's just, and it's all open source. So it's, well, yeah, it is all open source. Now, where someone like Red Hat, who distributes the, Red Hat distributes Fedora Linux, you can download that for free and install it, but where they're making their money is enterprise support. So they'll say, okay, Cisco, you want to use Fedora? That'll be $50,000 a year for this building to be supported by our staff. So if you have software incompatibility or you need a bug fix or whatever, then you pay that fee and we'll do it for you. So yeah.
And there you go.
There you go.
Linux.
That's TLDR Linux in the computer world. Sudo apt-get install. That's how you install programs. What?
So, when I go back to the counter cam,
Yeah.
or go back to the counter split, Andrew's monitor.
Oh, it's blocking.
Right on top of counter
Yeah,
cam.
I just looked at that.
Oh,
Sorry.
is it?
I'm trying to cable manage.
You leave the other
Go
side.
back to the Andrew cam.
Oh boy, it's always Andrew Cam.
Yeah,
So this is a
entire screen
graphics
is
card.
literally just Andrew Cam.
Yep, I'm just gonna explain random things. So it looks like they have some thermal pads going to the backplate here. Not everyone does that actually. So kind of a long-standing claim of graphics cards manufacturers is that the metal backplate on these cards will help with cooling. It's been tested by a few people. Doesn't really make a big difference. Better just have more airflow, but they seem to be expecting to do something since they put thermal pads on the back. They bothered to.
True.
Yeah. Fun fact. Not that fun. Unless you like graphics cards, then it's fun.
Alright, now I'm just cable managing. Cool. That's fine.
Should I put that graphics card in eventually?
Yeah, eventually. Okay. We'll get there.
It's like the last step.
Yeah, it is.
It's like, what is it comparable to? Like signing the painting, I guess? Something like that. What do you put something last? Cherry on top?
Cherry on top,
That's too
yeah.
cliche though. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm trying to think.
Yeah. It's like when you finish 4 years of school and then put your diploma in a frame and hang it up. It's like, yeah, finally. Now we're getting somewhere. Go back to Connor Cam.
Ooh, I'm still like off screen, I'm sure.
No, you're fine.
Am I? Oh, wonderful.
I mean, I guess while we're not saying anything, I can at least go ahead and plug some of our social. Because Chris likes when we do that.
Go ahead.
So you can catch this build along with all of our previous work, all the build sheets, I think some photos, all that good stuff at topflightpc.com. And that's also where you'll find our contact form if you're interested in getting a PC like this or have other specific needs, we our representatives can help tailor a build to you, and that gets you all set up with that. You can hit our Facebook page at facebook.com/topflightcomputers, or just search Top Flight Computers like normal people on Facebook. We also have a Facebook group, Top Flight Crew, where you can join and talk with us, talk with each other. Sometimes people will help each other with tech support, games, all that good stuff. You can connect. What? What? Water cooling? Yeah, water cooling. You can connect with us at LinkedIn, Top Flight Computers. Chris will probably add you as well. He really likes LinkedIn. It's like a weird thing about him. It's just he's always very on LinkedIn. So definitely connect with us there. We have an Instagram. I don't know if Chris posts anything to it.
What?
Instagram?
Oh, yeah, we do. I don't do anything with it.
Okay.
We have now a company TikTok as well that Chris is managing.
No, I'm managing that one.
We do have a TikTok.
We do?
Do we really?
Dude.
We did.
Oh.
We did or we do? There's a big difference.
I haven't done anything with it in like 2 months.
I did. I was actually joking about that.
We should go subreddit.
I took the app off my phone because it's bad.
Oh, I love it. I watch it all the time.
Can we actually just make a subreddit?
Yeah, as long as the domain's not taken. We'll talk about that later, so don't take it. And
Yeah,
we have a
please.
Twitter, twitter.com/topflightpc. Again, don't know if it's used, but it's there. Follow us, get some street cred. Memes?
Every day.
There's also memes on Facebook, though.
The only thing I do on Twitter is memes.
Okay. Well, I would recommend following that instead of Facebook, because memes are better than anything we post. So yeah, and I'll say just once again, this is the beast for streaming and video production.
Yep.
And
Also,
Summer.
let us know what you guys thought about, if you're watching this now or in the future, about the intro. If you have not seen it, please go back and watch it, because it was something that I literally thought of this morning and was like, hey, this would actually
I
be
thought you
kinda
thought
cool.
of it like on the drive here.
No, I thought of it this morning and I was like, hey, that'd be cool.
Yeah, he literally slapped it together in Streamlabs in like 10 minutes.
Yeah, it was actually impressive.
He's like, I don't know if this is gonna work, but we're gonna try it.
I was just like, hey, I'm gonna do this, and I was like, hey, Chris, can I do this? And he's like, yeah, let's not. That's gonna be a lot of work. And I was like, okay. And then I was like, you know what? I'm not doing anything. Let me do it.
Leaving me to do all the case prep.
You
before
were doing the case prep anyway.
I always do it anyway. I was here first.
You were here first.
Even though you left before me.
Yeah.
I submitted my time card for 11 minutes, so
Well, see, I have a longer drive.
it's true. But your car's faster, so therefore invalid.
I cannot drive faster in the faster car.
There's
if
a shoulder.
traffic.
There's a shoulder. Don't do
It's
that.
a shoulder.
Just kidding. We don't condone anyone doing that unless you are literally an ambulance driver.
Or fire truck. Or emergency service. We'll
Yes, first responders. There we go. So yeah, it looks like Connor's getting close to doing that cable management. Very nice.
Yep.
So once he does that, I'll slot in our GPU after you.
The only weird part is I had to relocate the...
I see that. I was hoping you were gonna maybe
Discuss.
attach it a little more. Okay, we'll see. Anyway, he's close to doing that, and then I'll slot in our 2070 Super. That's the cherry on top, the crown jewel. Got a lot of that gaming and CUDA acceleration. Yeah. A lot of times you'll see cards like this in a professional workstation like this one, or one of the others that we built, and it's not only for gaming. Things like I hope I'm not lying here. I believe Premiere has some form of CUDA acceleration. A lot of Maya, Blender, a lot of things can be accelerated by graphics cards like this, or AMD ones as well. Certain things are built for different architectures, but NVIDIA seems to be kind of a favorite, especially in the professional world. So yeah, you'll see these cards in the professional workstations, and they do have a purpose, not just for gaming.
Indeed. Alright, there we go. I had to
All
cheat.
right, looks good.
So I had to cheat a little bit, and I had to relocate our fanboy from up here to down there.
Yeah, that's not cheating. That's,
It's
literally
creatively
ingenuity.
placing things,
yeah,
and
it's not gonna short on the back of that SSD slide, is it?
no,
Okay,
it's not.
just checking.
And we're gonna do a little
Doing the peels.
stuck behind the Fantex logo. Oh yeah, they're individualized.
Nice.
One more. Come on,
One more.
come on.
One more time.
No, got stuck. I ruined it. There we go. No,
Peel ruined.
that was a feel real.
Although these peels aren't as good as when you get a whole side panel one. You just go real slow with it.
That is true.
That's
All right, and toss this in the middle
minty.
for Andrew.
Alright, and he didn't remove my PCI Express cover.
No, I didn't. That's gonna be a you thing.
It's okay, I'm a real man, I can do it.
Indeed.
I hope I can find an angle where I can work on this and you still see it, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
You know what also helps?
What?
Installing the CPU cooler.
Oh, yeah. Well,
It's only suggested.
you can do that after. Fun fact, you can run any CPU without a cooler, just for a very short amount of time.
Yeah, that's also the same thing of, like, fun fact, you can go skydiving without a parachute.
You can only do it
Once.
Yeah. Well, I mean, depends.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
No, yeah. This actually might be a little easier for me.
I can't brute force flat pliers into foam. Just doesn't work. Portable toolkit. $24.99. Sticking with it. Actually, I'm gonna take the knife out of it because if it falls, I don't want to like reach for it and then try to grab a knife.
Yeah.
$24.99.
Yeah, there's a lesson for you kids. Never reach for a falling blade.
Yeah. Also, I do actually have a pretty deep gash on my arm. It's because the beast got me from the intro. So that's what I'm sticking with. That's absolutely what I'm sticking with. The only one that lived. That was the one that told the story. So, yeah.
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 So is
Totally
that a
not
workers'
fit.
comp claim then?
I don't know. Chris?
Chris nervous chuckles. I don't think we have workers' comp.
Actually, I think we do.
You have this fan splitter is sticking into fan, like the existing fans.
I'm gonna use it.
Are you? Okay. I'm gonna tuck it over there.
Yes, I'm gonna use it. I have the CPU cooler right here.
I forgot. Yeah.
Let me just wire here. We're just using the new Be Quiet wireless
So
charger.
now he's roasting me.
Can you actually do that? Can you use like a wireless charger to?
Linus has a video where there's one installed in the ceiling and he's charging his phone with it.
No, but I meant like do it for the fans in a computer case.
Oh, they have there's tip magnetic fans. You know those are. They're not very popular because they have many downsides. But there's no hub in the middle of the fan.
Oh.
There's a magnetic coil around the edges,
and then like
and
pulses.
there's metal in the fan blades, and then it like makes it turn.
Lee did the whole really cool like daisy chaining the fans.
Yeah.
That looked really good.
I'm a fan of daisy chaining RGB in fans.
It makes life so much easier.
If
Corsair, not calling anyone out.
If you have ever installed like 8 RGB fans in a case, you know the struggle.
Oh,
literally,
my entire case is literally RGB.
9.
Yeah, and then install 2 RGB strips along the edge.
It took like 7 hours.
I know, it was rough. Alright, let's try the brutality that is going to be me attempting to put this.
Yep. So I just handed it back over to Connor for the CPU cooler, which will be the second cherry on top, I guess.
Yep.
Go to Connor Cam.
I mean, I would hope so. You could go to Chris Cam, but we don't have Chris Cam yet. Yeah.
I talked to
Yeah.
him about that.
Yeah. Oh?
What if we got a second Chris Cam and it was just the other Chris like at home eating chips?
No, that's exactly. We just need like a stream deck of just pre-recorded Chrisisms, like Chris memes, and then you can just play them when need be and just have them.
We're just gonna keep a soundboard of like out of context things that we say. Yep. Although we're pretty PG rated, I'd say. Every now and then we talk about drywall dust not being drywall dust, but you know.
Yeah, we're pretty. Yeah.
We're YouTube friendly.
We're like E10 plus.
PG-13. We'll go with that.
Final peel. At this point.
I'm glad you took that one off.
Yeah. I am not they dum dum. Oh, I should
Put your finger.
I say that as I do not put the little mounting bracket over it. Nope. There it goes.
Also, I'm not sure if the little subscribe animation is actually.
I just saw it play.
To our account because they're not the same.
It said it was.
They're
You
not-
call me a liar?
Oh, the counter bar?
Well, I guess I'm not calling you a truther either.
I mean, the bar says 336 and it says 335. Someone might unsubscribe. You don't know.
Yeah. I don't know.
Made someone mad. We got haters. Not really. We have 5 stars on Google as far as I know. Still.
Yep.
Yep.
That didn't sound very.
That doesn't mean we don't have haters.
Everyone has haters. Anyway, moving on from topic of haters. So.
I'm literally using the other Be Quiet screwdriver to then balance
No.
the screw so that I can use this Be Quiet screwdriver.
Yep. That's how they intended it to be. To work,
100%, actually.
That's why they give you 2. They don't. But. That'd be like winning the lottery. You open a Dark Rock Pro 4 and you have 2 screwdrivers. I'm surprised no one's posted it on Reddit yet. Even if they faked it, we should fake it and put it on Reddit for karma.
Yes.
Just like, I have seen the ones where people order like a graphics card, they get sent like 10. That's actually happened a fair few times.
Video cards?
Yeah, or like they'll order like 1 SSD and Amazon sends them like a box by accident. I don't know if they're all true, but that'd be a good day.
Yeah, and then I ordered a 1 terabyte SSD and I got a 250 and it was slower.
Yeah, you got downgraded. Yeah.
Yeah, what the heck?
Yeah, no, if you ordered like 1 2080 Ti and got 10, that'd be a good day.
That'd be a very good day.
I'd be selling them all.
No, I'm sure Top Flight would do the responsible thing, notify Amazon immediately and return the goods.
Of course.
Chris, I cannot speak for. I'm talking about Top Flight. Anyway. I can feel our conver's getting close. He's screwing in.
I did. I actually, the method of doing the 2 screwdrivers worked actually exceptionally well.
We need to 3D print some like custom tools for this. That'd be cool.
Yeah, we did.
I don't know what that look like, but
Always with this week.
we. I have the 3D printer, so I guess it's me. It'll be like 50 cents worth of plastic. Like, all right, Chris, here's your invoice.
Here's
like
your
$50.
All right, Will.
Time and labor. It charged by the hour, but 3D print take like 10 hours, so you know. Chris finds all my jokes hilarious.
Oh, yes, he does. Alright, where's my little secret tunnel covers? That's what I'm calling them from now on.
Also, don't forget to put the
the other fan has to go in.
Ooh, that might actually be a challenge with the graphics card.
That may... Oh, shoot.
Oh, no, you're going to have to take that out.
I'm going to have to take that out. Yeah, there's no way. You try to jump the
Can you
gun
not put
and...
that... Oh, yeah, you can't put it in before... You can't put the fan in before you put in the...
No, you can't because the screws have to go
before you
through.
mount the drum. Yeah, okay. Alright, Chris is
We're
right.
almost.
We're retiring. This is Connor and I's last stream. Thank you for joining us. No, we're quitting.
Chris
Oh,
is
wait,
sacrificing us to the beast.
Did we get severance if he fires us? I don't think so.
No.
No, you don't.
$1.
Definitely. What?
It's like $1.
I mean, I'll take you better than nothing. That's a, I think that's a double stack it. No, it's like $1.50 at Wendy's. Value menu. It's a baked potato at Wendy's.
Oh, that was so close to being like that was it, and then it was just. Oh,
See,
yep,
this
nope.
is. I said this earlier. The process is always being refined
Yes.
because we cannot remember all the different
nuances.
We use a lot of different components, like cases, different coolers.
We use the same stuff.
Yeah,
Not every week.
Yes.
This build was very similar to the last one, but sometimes there's a
next
Corsair
build
AIO,
is-
so there's an EVGA one.
Very similar.
Is that a 3700X
Yes.
or 3800X?
8.
8?
38.
38.
Is that's 10 core?
8 core. Ryzen doesn't have a 10 core.
3700 is an 8 core.
3800 is also an 8 core.
The arguments ensue
It is an 8 core. I have it right here.
So you'll see me leaning forward.
as he's googling this.
I will put this on the camera. Do not mess with it.
So there's no way it's just a higher boosting
It's a
3700.
higher boosting 37. It's got
Really?
a higher base and boost.
Okay,
Yes.
that surprises me. For some reason I thought it had 2 more cores than 3700.
There's no 10 core. It's 6, 8, 8, 12, 16.
That is, why would they do that?
I don't know.
Are you?
Oh.
I'm still not convinced. Hold
Fine. Google
on. I am
Ryzen
Google.
7 3800X.
Okay, yeah. I mean, that's interesting.
You learn something new every day.
Yeah.
I know it.
So that's why Gamers Nexus doesn't like that CPU.
Among
it's
other
like-
reasons, I'm
it's like
sure.
50 or 60 bucks more.
Yeah, it seems like it's better binned basically, and they give it higher base clocks and maybe better overclock. I have a 3700X at home, although I was considering a 3900X, but I can't really justify it yet because things cost money. And
money.
I don't render videos or anything.
Yeah.
I do compile code a fair amount. I will say that. It scales. It scales. But already on my 3700X, the biggest project I build takes like 10 seconds. So probably
But you could cut it to 5 seconds.
not even like with a 3900X
like
it'd go to like
8
7
seconds.
or 8. There's probably a different restriction somewhere that's bottlenecking it.
And
Alright, so we're almost done.
after that, no, we are done.
You are done?
We are done.
We are
You know,
done.
I'm gonna unscrew the screw just so I can say that again.
And we're not putting the side panels on
We are.
first because that's a bad look. Bad luck right there.
Yep. Let me make sure that the graphics card is plugged in.
Yep.
Very
Make sure
much
the
plugged
board's
in.
alive.
24 pin, that, yep. And then now let's make sure the board is
Toes.
actually alive.
I see your flip flops across your toes too. You can't cross your toes?
Not right now.
Alright, can you guys see?
Weak sauce.
Potentially.
We're doing comic cam.
Alright, switch. And
Howard. Yay!
you
At
guys still
least the
can see.
fans spit up.
Yeah, it's quite loud right now.
If you've ever watched Louis Rossman, fan spin. Every time I told you about that. Every time he fixes a MacBook, all he looks for is fan spin. That means he fixed it.
That was just the graphics card cable. The power supply cable. You pulled it tight and it hit the fan. when
I'm
it turned
sorry
on.
I tried to cable manage it.
You tried. Emphasis on tried.
That's why you do cable management.
All
Anyway,
right. And this is going through its boot sequence and memory training. We are currently sitting at boot LED and we booted. So, this motherboard is not dead yet.
It's not dead.
it's
Yeah.
not dead.
Yeah.
Period.
We don't know if the RAM slots are bad. We don't know.
Oh, please. It has a QA sticker on the back.
Sure.
Okay.
That is true.
Alright, Connor, wrap us up.
All right. Everyone, this has been the Friday. Actually,
Evening.
it's still afternoon.
No, it's evening. It's
It is
7.
57.
It's
The Friday
7.
6:57 live stream of The Beast, which is a video production workstation
And
designed and streaming, designed for a plethora, depending on which part of the world you are from, of programs that Andrew can list off, and he just pulled up, but I'm sure he's not going to. because
Premiere,
he-
Photoshop, After Effects, Vimeo Studio, and 3D photogrammetry.
There you go.
Go ahead.
Yep. I'm gonna actually turn this off because it's actually the fans are at 100%.
That's why I don't like this MSI board, by the way.
Yeah. So the BIOS is a little wonky in here, and it basically 100% all of the fans
Until
right off the bat.
until we go in and change.
Until we go in and change it. Yep. So I'm just gonna turn that off for now. But like I said, this has been The Beast. If you guys enjoy what we do, you can give us a like on if you are on YouTube. I forgot to mention we are actually dual streaming to YouTube and Facebook. So on both platforms, give us a like. And on YouTube, hit the subscribe. And if you're on Facebook, go ahead and give a like to the actual page itself. If you want to give some chats and talk about some things, head on over to our Facebook page. And in the bottom left-hand corner, yeah, I guess that is bottom left, yeah, for you guys. There's a groups tab, and then you can request to join the Top Flight crew, which is what? It's many people.
About 1,000.
About 1,000
A lot of
individuals, yeah. We also have a buy-sell group there if you're looking to pick up some hardware or try to sell stuff, or if you're Michael, sell lamps. I don't know why. Yeah, Michael posted a lamp on the
Ooh,
buy-sell
I'm
group.
gonna have a headset to post there soon.
He literally put a lamp up there. But anyway, you guys can also see the wonderful final, I guess, B-roll-y photos, or just the final photos of the system on the Facebook and on our website, as Andrew has alluded to. It is topflightpcs.com. PC.com. Where you can also fill out our contact form as well. If you guys liked the intro, let us know, because I kind of want to do more, but Chris is waving and kind of like meh on it. So if we can show some support for it, then maybe we can do more in the future, which would be kind of fun and cool. We have some awesome projects coming up. Chris, can you toss me the distro plate?
Yeah, toss.
Yeah, physically toss. No, please do not actually toss. So if you have been you guys have been following us on our Facebook a few weeks ago. Yep, week or two ago.
Posted a teaser in it.
A couple weeks ago, yeah.
A couple weeks ago, we posted a teaser of a upcoming project, and
Got another part in.
thank you, Chris.
Alright, that's really the first part.
This is actually one of the first pieces that we have. It may not show up exactly well. This is a distribution block for water cooling, and that kind of gives you a pretty decent hint on what's going on.
Yeah.
So, we'll have more information with that coming soon in the future, as well as we have a multitude of builds coming up over the next few weeks. Lots of fun, lots of different variety, some streaming computers, some more workstations.
Like a gaming rig.
I think a game,
Somewhere-
yeah.
somewhere in there.
We have some variety coming up. So, everybody, we want to say thank you for watching, and have a good night.